Ball for you here tonight on ESPN as we come to you live from Brooks Stadium here in Conway, South Carolina for 268 yards and another touchdown. And away we go here in week 3 of the season as Coastal and Liam Gray kick off. Years only made one start last year because of injuries. His season was cut short, and right away on the ground, and a big gain right away for the Dukes out to the 35-yard line. The stars of last week, no doubt, back to receive inside his own 15. Gets to the edge, and this is where we really across midfield, still on his feet and inside the 30. Bennett in at running back, and they will give it to him. Tries that left side, still on his feet, pushing his way close to the 20. Punt return, great field position for Coastal on that return by Jared Brown. Grayson McCall to the air, floats it into the end zone, wide open, perfect pass by Grayson McCall onto that left side of the end
pressure right up the gut into your living room. McCall sees it, sort of glides to the left, tight end on a line.
No gain, second down and 10. And Prentice has it intercepted. Coastal Carolina is going to take it back the other way as Coastal adds to their lead early.
Well, I tell you what, Jeff, but Pater in front of him, really, really good break on the football. Defense to offense in a hurry for the Chanticleers.
Boy. And a lot of room to run right up the middle. Big collision. Taj Butts, his first carry on that first down play. Stays in the backfield. Gets it again and smashes his way forward all the way out to the 31-yard line.
Grayson's going to be Grayson, and he was there.
That was Will McDonald, the starting left guard, who's got to sit out for a play. McCall rips one out to the right. Pickup of 5. They'll fake the pass to the right instead, or to the left rather, instead run it to the right. This game, 49 yards, runs it to the left. And the pitch to Baltazar. So after making the catch, now for Coastal of the game so far. And they give it to Bennett. He finds room and crashes his way down close to the 10-yard line. Carolina, this drive began all the way back on the 17. McCall fires to a wide open receiver on the clears, and this time he does find one of his favorite targets, Sam Pinckney.
Now let's add running the dig route over the middle, and as soon as he catches it, almost has an eye.
Second down and 7. Prentice again completes. That'll be a first down and a little bit more as he fires on the first quarter of that game last week. Brown this time, and he finds room on the edge, loses the football. It's picked up by Coastal Carolina, so McCall fakes it to Beasley, finds Jared Brown, and he has a ton of speed. We've talked about it the last 2 weeks, and here it is again. Yards, touchdowns, completions, all the major categories. And on the ground, Coastal getting it done tonight as well. It's first and goal for the Chanticleers, a 21-0 lead. And they give it to Bennett. He scores again. What a night on the ground for the Chanticleers.
Coastal Carolina, what you really have to like if you're the Chanticleers is offensively, you've sort of done, he's been in the system for years.
Coastal Carolina 2 for 2 on third downs. What could go wrong here, right? Hey, I can't get him that time. They complete another one. Sends Beasley off to the left side. Covered. McCall looked like he was going to run, dumps it off instead. Looks like that's going to be enough from Gibsonia. Pennsylvania stayed disciplined. Had to contain. Coastal getting a lot. Good snap, good hold, and that one is down the middle. So Liam Gray continues a solid. Dukes 0 for 3 on third down, but they'll pick one up here as Clements fired up. Dives his way out close to the 40. And 13. Prentice fires it downfield. Interception for Coastal. Keontae Lusk down the sideline.
But now third and long.
McCall scanning. Now takes off running. And falls just inside the Give is to Beasley, squeaks through and dives in for the touchdown. Somehow he was able to just find enough room to squeeze through.
Complimented these running backs a lot, but look at this offensive line. Look at the push before Beasley.
Here for the Dukes. And they hand it off, and it looks like they're going to get just enough. They'll get it by a yard, so 1st and 10. So make it 2nd down and 13. They fake it to Butts. Prentice rolls out, and it is caught, and they're going to say he was. Prentice again to the air, and again it is caught. And this time he does find Teddy Awful. He's targeted him.
And move the sticks in the 2-minute drill.
12-yard gain, and wow, what a pass by Prentice just over the defender, and caught West Virginia. Looking downfield again, throws into the end zone, into traffic, and it's intercepted again by Coastal. It's a foot race. Fletcher all the way into the corner, gets one final block, and it is.
Holy cow, what a play by Tobias Fletcher. I tell you what, a deflected ball. Fletcher reads it so well, and once it gets through the receiver's hands, really a pretty good throw there from Prentice.
And against West Virginia for the first 22 minutes, I mean, they had West Virginia on their heels. And then that weather delay kind of took all the wind out of their sails. Second half for Coastal Carolina was Grayson McCall with the big numbers and the big lead going to start. He did not. It's Jared Guest, and on his first play of the game, he for Coastal Carolina. 64
yards after catch. It's been a theme all night. It continues.
Jared Guest with the handoff, and this time a lot more success on the ground, all the way up near the 50-yard line. Incredible. Guest floats it downfield, and it is caught.
It might be climbing, Jeff.
Guest again is going to keep it and takes another hit as he falls forward down in 104 yards, a touchdown pass. Nearly just ran for another one, hands this one off, and Coastal Carolina scores again. Up to Grayson McCall, takes Coastal right down the field for another touchdown. Sophomore, 7 plays, 71 yards. Duke's just 2 for 7 on 3rd downs. This one a long one, 3rd down and 18. They dump it off to Taj Butts.
Running.
And this snap fumble, I think it was touched. Atlanta literally from the start of this game, 59-0. Duquesne trying to get on the board though here in the 3rd quarter, and they do. Prentice with the score being so lopsided, and right away here on his second offensive.
Well, and you see here on the simple sort of out and up, his speed that really takes effect there. To the film room and in practice saying, hey, remember in this scenario how we handled this.
Ethan Vasco with a lot of room to run down the sideline, and not of the work here, and sure enough they'll give it to him again, and he dives in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run. Just under 70 yards.
And we got to credit these guys up front again. You see 73 foot line of scrimmage and letting the running backs get a good.
That's what we're thinking. Getting to the edge is Edward Robinson. He's a freshman running back. You know what's also good to see? The Swifties come alive. Doesn't matter who you are, right?
Your Coach Beck is, how do we get this continue to roll over? Coaches will be the first to tell you, week to week we can look totally different
than the NFL game. So there's going to be a lot of eyes on that game on Thursday night on ESPN against Georgia State. So, I mean, there is a lot. There's going to be a ton of fans here. This place is going to be going crazy. So,
hand that's made a play.
Pass looks like is caught. It is down at about. Oh, they try to sneak a handoff, maybe a little draw play up the middle, but sniffed out perfectly by Jamar Brown. 32-yard field goal on the way. And it is no good. Pushed it off to the right.
Like this, that's not just affecting you tonight. That affects you, as you mentioned, next week as well for the Dukes.
Oh, huge hit at the end. And yet another quarterback into the game for Coastal Carolina. Scott Saylor, another freshman. Just get it off in time. And again, Robinson finds a big hole. And outside the 40-yard line. Well, the number. We'll keep it on the ground to Malik Thomas. As the clock now winds. And again, the give is to Robinson. Still running hard. Boy, he has had a big...
All in all, if you're Coastal Carolina, you got to love what you've seen. All three facets tonight, clicked on all cylinders.
Coach Beck picking up his first career win as a college head coach last week on the surf turf against Jacksonville State. The pick six by J.T. Killam, that just set the tone. Meanwhile, the offense, 515 yards of total offense. McCarriger, thanks for watching as we say good night here from the beach.